Okay, hi guys. Happy Monday. I'm just going to turn my volume up a little and I'm in cozy clothes because obviously this is a get unready with me live stream video. So I will be doing my skincare nightly routine, and lucky for you guys, I'm actually going to be doing a face mask tonight and sharing something that I have been loving recently because I've been having a lot of like breakouts just in my cheek area and on my forehead. So, obviously, a great time to do a mask when your skin isn't feeling its best. And we'll go through that process tonight and then the rest of my skincare routine. So, I've already cleansed my face, and I'll share the face cleanser that I used once people start to join here, and I'll get that up on the screen now. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. And yeah, I'm super excited to get started. And like I said, I will be doing Verishop every other week. And obviously, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I always post like when I'm going to go live. So I'm really excited. Obviously, like I said, this week is Get Unready with me. So we are going to be completely doing all of our skincare from start to finish. And I'll be sharing my routine with you guys. So I'm going to kind of get started because I don't want to waste any time here. But the first thing I did before I jumped on the live stream here was wash my face. And I use this Aloe Glow System facial cleanser. This is like the perfect cleanser for kind of like all skin types, I would say. It's not very specific to one skin type category, which I personally love because I'm kind of like a combination skin. And I really like using this when I'm not having like any problem areas. So I started off by washing my face with this enzyme facial cleanser. And like I said, this is for daily use in the morning and at night. It's non-specific, which I also really love. Aloe, I didn't even know that they had a skincare line. And I've actually been using this and another product that I'll share with you guys during this live stream event. And I was very pleasantly surprised. Like, honestly, like they're just too good. So yay to aloe products, but like I said, I started off with the facial cleanser. The second thing that I'm going to do, or I really like doing masks at least once a week, and I thought it would be fun for me to do a mask on the screen here with you guys and share some of my skincare tips and tricks as the mask kind of dries. So we're gonna go with it. But like I said earlier in the video, I've been having some like problem areas in the cheeks here and on my forehead. So I like doing a mask when obviously my skin is not feeling its best. I feel like this is due to wearing a mask all the time. And so I try to help out my skin as much as I can. So the first product that I'm going to show you guys for the face mask is this amazing tool. So it's a pro applicator tool, and this is from Reiki, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's actually a mask applicator. So all you're going to do, I'll share the mask with you guys on the screen in a second here. But all you're going to do is put the mask on the applicator and then easily brush it onto your face. So I personally, the process of putting on a mask and taking it off is what sometimes deters me from doing it itself, because it's like an extra 5 steps in terms of like you getting your skin prepped and then like getting your hands all disgusting and not wanting to finish the whole routine, or at least that's me. So I found that this is perfect for an easy and also very like non-gloppy and smooth application. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just literally apply the mask onto the tool. This is like a silicone brush end, so it's really easy to clean and all that good stuff. So I'm just applying, like I said, I already washed my face, so applying the mask directly onto my clean skin. Like I said, just cleansed. And then the mask that I'm using, this is actually my first time using it. This is the Youngblood Mineral Intense Hydrating Mask. My skin is very dry because obviously the weather has taken a turn and it's become a little bit colder. So I love to use a hydrating mask, especially, like I said, when my skin is feeling dry. This is also a soothing mask as well. So my problem areas are kind of on the end of when you like have a bad breakout. It's kind of in the point where it's very like dry and scab-like. So this is a really good mask. I don't really need any of like the pore like deep cleansing masks because I feel like I'm kind of past that. And I'm just continuing to just apply it on top of the brush and then apply it directly to my skin here. I just kind of do the areas that need it. So the bottom half of my face, and I'm going to do my forehead here. I tend to not do it like on the sides of my face here because I just don't need it there. And like I said, I'm weird about washing masks off and all that stuff. So I'm applying it here. This tool is amazing. It's really easy to clean. You're just gonna like wipe it off and clean it with some dish soap. Or honestly, you can clean it with your facial cleanser. Also a great little tip here. Okay, so now that I've kind of applied the mask everywhere, it looks very uneven, but I can promise you that I think it's just the screen that's making it look that way because it's pretty, for the most part, even on my end. So it's very, very light. It says to leave it on for 10 minutes and to remove it with a wet, warm washcloth. So I actually have a washcloth right here that I'm just going to use with, once it's time to take it off, we will, like I said, keep going along in my routine here so that we have time for everything. I just turned on my sink and I'm literally just washed all of it off. You can see, like I said, how amazing this tool is. I'm just going to dry it off with my washcloth and now it's ready for kind of like the next use. But I highly suggest one of these. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do, and I didn't think it was something that I needed in my routine. So everything during this live stream event, as you guys know, I am sure you are all veterans here, is 15% off. So this tool and any of the other things that I'm sharing all have that red pricing, and that is with the 15% off discount. If you missed anything during this live stream and want to go back, make sure you add it to your bag. You still have 30 minutes after your live stream to check out with that 15% off discount. Also, if you next week are forgetting something that I shared that you really wanted to buy, I share everything on my collections page on my Verishop profile. So you can find all the products that I've used and that I've loved in previous live streams over on my collections page. So make sure to check that out. I also want to say that Reiki actually has very cute packaging. And with this little tool, I also got these little products as well from them. And this one is a turmeric polish, a facial scrub. And then this one also is a peel off mask. So I love when brands throw in other products of theirs to try. And these are also perfect travel size. So cute for like little gifts and things like that. Okay, so I shared my facial cleanser, which was the Aloe Glow System Enzyme Facial Cleanser. That's what I started with first. And then I'm going to go in with my mask. So I just use my Reiki brush and then this Youngblood Mineral Ultra Intensive Hydrating Mask. That's the product that I'm sharing on the screen here. Afterwards, I'm going to go in once my face mask is done and wash it off with warm water. And then I'm going to start the end of my routine. So after I have washed my face mask off, I'm going to go in with a toner. And this actually isn't a toner that is on the Verishop app, but it is one of my favorites. And I thought I would share it with you guys just quickly, just so you can kind of see where I am in my routine and kind of follow along. Hopefully, maybe you're doing your skincare after this, if you have already done it and you're learning some tips and tricks. But after my mask, I'm going to go in with a toner. This is an exfoliating toner. It's actually by Good Molecules, which is one of my favorite skincare brands. And then this is perfect for nighttime. It also has SPF in it, so really great for obviously keeping your skin healthy and new and all those good things. So afterwards, I'm going to go in with my toner. The one thing that I am going to share with you guys that I will use with my toner, and if you're not using these already, I don't know why I haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet. Excuse me, I'm getting all twisted up with my words here, is recyclable cotton rounds. So these are actually hemp and cotton reusable rounds, and these are by Upcycle. Not only are they so environmentally friendly, so if you guys aren't using them, you know that every single time you use a cotton round, you're obviously throwing it out. If you do your skincare twice a day, that you're using 2 a day, it's just a lot of waste. And these, like I said, are reusable. So I normally use one side per skincare routine. So I obviously do my skincare in the morning and then also at night. And then I just literally throw these in this little bag that it comes with. And you can throw all of them in here whenever you're done and then put them in the washing machine. Super easy. They're just as amazing as normal cotton rounds. I'm already showing them on the screen here, but you can kind of see they're not super, super thin. They're a little bit thick, which I love because I don't feel like the product is like soaking right through it and not getting on my face. It's really, really doing a good job of getting the product onto my skin, and they're huge. They are the size of my palm, and you can use these, like I said, 2, 3, 4 times of however many as you want. And it comes in a pack of, let's see, 7. So literally one for each day of the week. And then when you do your laundry, whenever you do it, you can literally throw them out of the bag, throw them in the laundry, and you're good to go. So I'll be using one of these when I do my toner. And like I said, so perfect for your skincare routine and great for the environment. My mask is definitely drying a little. I can feel it on my face drying, which is good. It means that it's doing something. And I have about 5 more minutes with the mask on. So you guys will kind of see the process. I'm going to kind of walk you through my steps that I'm doing before I take the mask off, and then we'll do them together. So after I do my toner, I'm going to use a facial serum, and this one is from Oculus. And I discovered this on the Verishop app probably a month ago, and I've been loving it ever since. So this is what it looks like. Comes in this little cute bottle, also very aesthetically pleasing if you're keeping your skincare out in your bathroom. But this is a daily glow serum, and it's really, really easy to use for both morning and night. And all you do is you take this little applicator here. It's like a little dropper, and you apply 2 to 3 drops into your palm, and then you just gently massage it into your face and neck. So that is really super easy. I will share all the products as we kind of go through my skincare routine again on the screen, so you have another chance to kind of shop them if you either miss them or if you want me to go back to something. After I put the serum on, I'm just going to quickly roll out my face. This is a 3D lift face roller, and this is amazing. It's a little pricey for a face roller, but I use the face roller pretty much every single night, and I feel like it really has done a number on my jawline and just the definition of my face. I feel like it really depuffs and kind of gets my skin ready for the night to soak up all of that moisture and all the moisturizer, the good things that are happening when you sleep at night. So I do definitely use a roller, and I love, love, love this one. Also, the fact that it looks like disco balls is just so, so fun. Okay, and then after I roll out my face and use the facial serum, my last step is going to be a facial moisturizer. And this one is also by Aloe Yoga, and this is the Luminizing Facial Moisturizer. Again, really great for like an everyday product. You can kind of see here that I've definitely made my way through this moisturizer because I love it that much. It comes in a pretty good size container, and it's not it's on the pricier side, I will say that, but this is going to last you so long. It's definitely a thicker moisturizer, and I'll show you when I put it on, but you really don't need that much. I want to say like a dime size, if that, and you're good to go. And there's definitely a lot packed into here. So good everyday moisturizer. I especially love this in the colder months. Just like I said, it's a little bit thicker. Also, I forgot to mention that most of these, if not all of these products, let's see. Yeah, all of these products that I'm sharing are clean and vegan/cruelty free. So that's something I'm super passionate about in my skincare. And if you guys are too, these are really great products. Sometimes they're hard to find, especially about at a more attainable price point, which I feel like is great in skincare. So I have about 2 more minutes left on my face mask. If you guys have any questions about skincare, about my routine, things that I'm loving, leave them in the comments below. I feel like this is a really great opportunity for me to answer some questions on skincare. I am no expert, so I'll just share what I like, what I know, and hopefully I can answer something for you guys. The last thing I do after my moisturizer is I am a avid chapstick user. And so I will use chapstick both when I do my skincare routine and before I go to bed. This one's great. This is from EIR NYC, and it is unscented. And really, really easy and perfect for just throwing in your bag. It comes in a pack of 6. And like I said, I'm a chapstick user. So I have one in my car. I have one in my bag. I have one on my bedside table. I pretty much have one everywhere I go because they are that good. And I just love chapstick. So that's kind of the last step in my routine. And now we're going to go back through my steps that I had just mentioned, and I will kind of quickly roll through them as we're doing this together. But right now, I'm just going to take off my face mask with a wet washcloth, and I'm just going to wipe it off. I try not to like wipe very harshly because that's actually pulling your skin down, and you're pulling obviously everything that is from where you're starting down into your skin. So therefore, I'll be pulling like the mask downwards on my face. Which is not great. So I'm just going to kind of do circular motions. Hopefully I don't look too scary on the screen here, and you guys are still wanting to stay on the live stream. But I'm just wetting my washcloth, and like I said, I'm just kind of going in a circular motion here and trying to reuse or use different portions of the washcloth, and also wring it out a little in the sink so it gets some of that product off. Like I said, you don't want to wipe all this product around your face. This is really nice. It's super thin. I wouldn't say it's one of those masks that like dries out your face to the point where you can't move it. This was really nice and light, and I feel definitely very hydrated, which is really good because like I said, my skin was feeling super, super dry. So I just did that with warm water. I'm going to just pat my face dry a little bit. That's a really good mask to do in the winter time. I actually really like that. I didn't think that I was going to as much as I did. And I think this is perfect to really use like in your mask routine. So like I said, I like to do masks at least once a week, and that one's definitely a really good one to do and put in your routine. So I'm going to share I'm presenting the next product that I'm using on the screen, which are these reusable cotton rounds. And like I said, I'm just applying a little bit of my toner onto the cotton round. You can see how much of it is actually being used. And I'm just going to get this all over my face. What a toner does is basically it rebalances your skin from your cleanser or whatever else you use. And this one's great because it's an exfoliating toner. So it's actually also helping to get the rest of what you missed from your facial cleanser out of your skin and prep it before you use any other products. So I always like to put it all over my face. Also, don't forget to do your neck. It's a very crucial part in your skincare routine. A lot of people forget to do their neck, but your neck area can get as much wrinkles as the rest of your face, which is like the worst. And so you obviously don't want to forget that part. Okay. Also, what I didn't share in my skincare routine is like an eye cream. I haven't found one I really, really love, so that's why I'm not sharing it, but that would be kind of the last step in your routine as well. Okay, so now after I did my toner, and you guys can like see how much like stuff came off my skin. I didn't even wear makeup today. And so that is really getting my skin ready for the next step in my routine. I also always let so these 2 ones, my cotton rounds are dirty. These are the rest that I have to use. And I just put the dirty ones in the bag here, and then the rest I just put in my drawer. You always want to let your skin like breathe a little and take a second before you do the next step in your routine. Otherwise, you're just packing on products and they're really not doing what they're supposed to. So I'm kind of letting my skin dry a little. And the next step is a facial serum. So you can use a vitamin C serum in the morning. You can use you can use a facial oil, you can use a retinol, there's so many different types of serum. This is kind of generic, like Daily Glow facial serum, and I'm going to use the smallest amount because I don't want to use too much tonight. I already feel like I've moisturized my face with a mask, and I'm going to moisturize it more with the moisturizer. So what I'm just doing is I'm going to do like 2.5 drops, and I'm just rubbing it into my hands here, mostly the fingertips, and then pressing it into my skin. It smells so, so good. That's why I love one of these facial serums. I would, if this was like a problem area that was kind of starting, avoid the area, but it's mostly a scab now. So I am not doing my best at ignoring the spot because the wound has kind of healed. And yes, I picked my face, so that's why I said wound. Okay, so just wash my hands really quick. I don't want that oil on it when I'm doing my moisturizer, because then you're just rubbing the oil into your moisturizer and into your face. The serum is going to absorb in your skin a little before you do your last step. So next, I'm going to use my facial roller, and I'm just going to roll my skin in really quick. That is also pressing the serum into your skin a little bit more than it was with just your fingers. So you can see here that I'm literally just pressing that serum in and rolling out my face. This also helps with your skin elasticity, which is great for aging purposes and all that. There's obviously smaller facial rollers and not as crazy ones as this. This isn't something that you're looking for. And like I said, don't forget the neck. I didn't put the serum on my neck because my skin does not do well with serums, but I will do the moisturizer on my neck. So just showing you guys my routine. Hopefully you guys are loving it as much as I am. 15% off all the products. If you have any questions after the live stream, don't hesitate to, you can message me on Instagram. My username is the same as my Verishop app. Okay, one of the last steps that I'm doing here is just my facial moisturizer, and this, like I said, is from Aloe Yoga. So I'll show you guys the amount that I use, and it's really, really not that much at all. So I just literally take, like, I dab my finger in there a little. I'll put like most of it on there, and then maybe just a little tiny bit more. So you guys, I'm not like using a whole glop. I am literally just sticking my finger and getting it mostly on my fingertip, and then just rubbing it all in. Make sure to get all of the areas of your face, eyebrows, eyelids, under your eyes. And I always use the excess on my neck. And guys, my face feels so nice and clean and ready for bed. Okay, so those are all the products that I have to share with you guys. But after this, like I said, you could do an eye cream. I just personally haven't found one that I love. If you have any suggestions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or leave them in the comments down here below. And I am going to use my chapstick. And that is it. I am ready to read and set myself up for a nice, relaxing end to my day. So hopefully you guys had fun on this live stream event, and it was nice to unwind and get unready with me. Next week, I actually will be traveling, and so therefore I won't have any live stream event, but the next one that I have is coming up at the end of October. It's on October 27th, and I will be sharing my fall fashion finds with you on the Verishop app. So we'll be talking about fall accessories, fall shoes, and even some fall fashion items that you can all shop on the Verishop app. So I'm so excited to see you guys then. Like I said, Wednesday, October 27th at 8 p.m. And if you have any questions in the meantime, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at All Things Annie Hayes, or check out my page on the Verishop app. So have a good rest of your night, guys, and I will see you next time.